Assalamualaikum and hi to everyone. Today I will explain about translocation and the role of phloem tissue in the transport of organic substances. What is translocation? Translocation is a process of transporting organic substances such as sucrose, amino acids and hormones in the phloem from the leaves to other parts of the plant such as the roots and stem. Aphids are a group of insects belonging to the order Hemiptera which feed primarily on sap extracted from phloem. Aphids possess a protruding mouthpiece called stylet which pierces the plant's safe tube to allow sap to be extracted. If the sap collected is analyzed, it is found to contain sucrose and amino acids. This shows that translocation happens in the phloem. The diagram shows the translocation pathway in plants. Translocation happens when sucrose is transported into the safe tube through the companion cell from the leaf cells. The transport of sucrose into the safe tube through the companion cell from the leaf cells reduces the water potential in the safe tube and causes the water to diffuse from the xylem into the safe tube via osmosis. The water diffusion increases the hydrostatic pressure in the safe tube that causes the phloem cell, which is sucrose, to be pushed along the safe tube to other organs of the plant, such as stems, roots, shoots, fruits, and tubers by active transport. Then, the high water potential in the phloem causes the water to diffuse in order for it to return into the xylem by osmosis. The transpiration pulls water along the xylem vessel against the direction of the gravitational pull. This cycle repeats itself until the plant dies. Every process has their own necessities to the plant, and same goes to the translocation. This can be seen as translocation helps in transporting photosynthetic products from the leaves to other parts of the plant that need them for growth and respiration, such as roots, fruits, tip of shoots, or developing flowers. Other than that, translocation also transports excess photosynthetic products to other parts of the plant such as rhizomes, tubers, and bulbs. There is an experiment to know the role of phloem tissue in the transport of organic substances, and it is known as ring barking. Ring barking, on the other hand, is the process of a completely stripping off a part of the bark of a tree around the circumference of the main trunk or branches. The bark is the outermost portion of the tree, which includes the cork, phloem, and cambium. The aim of ring barking experiment is to investigate the role of phloem tissues in the transport of organic substances. After a few weeks, the upper part of the removed ring bark from a plant stem becomes swollen and the lower part of the removed ring bark shrinks, and it can be seen clearly in the diagram below. I have done an experiment on ring barking, and I came to this results of the experiment, in which I've been observing since the beginning of the experiment and after 2 weeks of the experiment. After that, I can conclude that hypothesis is accepted. This can be seen as the upper part of the removed ring bark from the stem became swollen and the lower part of the removed ring bark shrunk. In conclusion, phloem has its own role in transporting organic substance, which is through translocation process. However, as you can see, my result of the experiment cannot be seen clearly. This may be caused by the time taken for the observation, in which I have to observe in the span of 3 weeks, but decided to observe for 2 weeks only. Other than that, this may be caused by my reckless attempt in removing the bark, where I might not have removed the phloem properly. Thus, the experiment did not work out as I expected it to be. That's all from me for now, and thank you for listening to my explanation.